After enjoying the wildlife at Black Rock Lodge, we left the Caye region of Belize, taking off in a small Cessna caravan plane from the airstrip at San Ignacio for the flight to San Pedro in Ambergris, Caye. This is the largest island of Belize, located northeast of the country in the Caribbean Sea. From the airport, we took an eventful golf buggy ride along cobbled streets to our hotel, Victoria House. Set in a picturesque coastal landscape and with extensive tropical gardens, the hotel provides a haven for wildlife, a great horned owl and iguana in residence during our stay. Victoria House offers a range of accommodation to suit all needs: casitas, plantation rooms, suites and villas, some equipped with bathing pools, tastefully illuminated at night. The main pool is situated by the dining areas. And in the lush tropical setting, it is easy to relax amongst the tall swaying palm and enjoy the stunning views of the white sandy beach. San Pedro is the only town on Ambergris Caye, and it's well worth taking a stroll along the bustling shoreline, where a number of restaurants can be found, dotted amongst the many boats and piers. Look out for the quaint old fire station on the main street. The fauna at Victoria House is simply a joy to behold. Black iguanas seem unafraid of human contact, content to bask in the sun from their various vantage points. Beneath hibiscus bushes, the green iguana feasts on the flowers. The great horned owl with a young fledgling keeps watch from the canopy of a tree, its piercing eyes surveying the hotel entrance immediately below. A hummingbird flits from bush to bush, sampling the nectar on offer. Male and female white-collared seed eaters frolic in the undergrowth. A number of colourful warblers dash between the various shrubs to feed. We photograph what we think is a northern mockingbird, a smaller version of the common tropical mockingbird which struts beneath the bushes around the dining area. From a tree, a tropical mockingbird fills the air with its distinctive song. And in the tree, we catch a brief glimpse of a social flycatcher. On the boundaries of the grounds, a pair of white-winged doves canoodle in the lower branches of a tree. On the ground, doves busy themselves feeding as they stroll along the dirt track. In the surrounding trees are the distinctive kiskadees. We also see bright yellow orioles, which add colour and song to the tranquil setting. We spot a nest in a street lamp. Back on the beach, amongst the palm trees, we observe a male and female woodpecker either feeding themselves or their chicks. But to cap the day, we were blessed with a rare sighting, a cedar waxwing. The coastal birds around Ambergris Caye are spectacular to watch. A squadron of frigate birds fly overhead as if on a bombing mission. Gliding gracefully above the beach is a female frigate bird. She is joined by a juvenile, perhaps in training. On the groins, a juvenile takes a breather, while on the beach below, an egret fishes. At the tidal edge, a little blue heron is intent on finding food. With measured steps, it stalks its potential victim. And with a stab of its beak, an eel is ensnared. With the eel in its beak, the heron flies off to a safer spot. To devour its catch, but with some difficulty. Back in the mangrove nursery, the immature herons practice their hunting skills, or perhaps are simply resting. In convenient spots near the jetty, pelicans preen their feathers. They wait for fish tossed from a fishing boat, then squat. Under the mangrove trees, turnstones busily feed. A plover perches on an isolated rock. Close to the shoreline, a killdeer tiptoes through the dying mangroves. And at the water's edge, a sandpiper moves in unison with the rolling waves, its tail occasionally bobbing. Back on the groin, there is a gathering of terns and gulls. A laughing gull perches precariously on a jetty post, whilst a younger gull is on safer ground, alert to danger. Perhaps it feels safer when on the wing. In the sky, above the shoreline, a royal tern is searching for fish. In the blink of an eye, it dives into the sea, emerging within a second, unsuccessful this time. We spot an osprey gliding across the bay. It hovers for a brief moment, before plunging rapidly towards the sea. And back on the jetty, the cormorants rest, or jostle for vantage points. A peaceful end to the day's birdwatching. We undertook a snorkelling trip to explore areas of the barrier reef around Ambergris Caye, taking in Hole Chan and Shark Ray Alley. Setting out from the hotel, we headed along the coastline to Hole Chan, a natural break in the barrier reef. We were to see a myriad of marine life in the clear, calm waters. A green sea turtle glides along the seabed amongst tufts of seagrass. And colonies of leaf coral, purple sea ferns, waft in the current as if on the branches of a tree. There is evidence of bleaching, but on the whole the reef is healthy. We head to Shark Alley and swim amongst groupers and nurse sharks, which are fed from the boat. In this area, many colourful fish feed on the coral garden. It's a picture to behold.